Each summer, when the sun shone the brightest and the grass grew the greenest, certain animals of the forest would gather in the clearing to dance in order to celebrate the beautiful day. But they soon realized that they were all out of step with one another because there was no music to dance to. The rabbits hopped about rapidly, the bears lumbered to and fro clumsily, while the squirrels skittered around in circles. Each animal was dancing in his own peculiar way. Finally, Big Brown Bear reared up on his hind legs and growled, "Stop! What we need is music. Rabbit, you be the messenger. Hurry, hurry, hurry before the sun goes down. Ask the 3 best musicians in the forest, Cecil the Cricket, Franny Frog, and Bob White, to come to the clearing. Bring all of their friends and make music. We will all dance to the same tune before the sun goes down." So Rabbit hopped as fast as he could to the next clearing, looked under a log to find Cecil the Cricket's house, and asked, "Oh, Cecil, will you and your friends quickly come to the clearing now and fiddle for the animals so that we can all dance to the same tune before the sun goes down?" Rubbing his wings together, Cecil answered, "Certainly." And he hurried off to ask all of his cricket friends to come to the clearing and fiddle with him before the sun goes down. Then Rabbit hopped as fast as he could to the pond to ask Franny Frog, Franny, will you and your friends quickly come to the clearing and sing for the animals so we can all dance to the same tune before the sun goes down?" Franny croaked, "Grumph, grumph, of course," and hopped away to invite all of her frog friends to come to the clearing to sing with her before the sun goes down. Lastly, Rabbit hopped as fast as he could to Bob White's nest. He looked up and asked, Bob, will you invite your friends to quickly come to the clearing and whistle for the animals so that we can all dance to the same tune before the sun goes down?" Bob White whistled. "Yes, I'll be so happy to whistle for the animals so we can all dance to the same tune before the sun goes down." And he flew away to invite all of his bird friends to come to the clearing and whistle with him before the sun goes down. And so Rabbit hopped all the way back to the clearing, and when he finally arrived, there was Cecil with all of his cricket friends, and Franny with all of her frog friends, and Bob White with all of his bird friends. And they all began fiddling and croaking and whistling at the same time. Brown Bear reared up on his hind legs, put his paws to his ears, and growled, "Stop! Stop! This is too loud! We can't dance together with all this racket going on!" So the crickets stopped fiddling, the frogs stopped croaking, and the birds stopped whistling, and everything was quiet. Then Rabbit hopped up and said, "I know what's the matter. I know what's the matter. I know what's the matter. There's so many of you that no one knows what the other one's doing. Why don't we just have Cecil and Franny and Bob sing for us? They can take the time to practice so that next summer, when the sun shines the brightest and the grass grows the greenest, they'll each know what the other one is doing, and we can all dance to the same tune." So Cecil and Franny and Bob practiced and practiced and practiced all spring until finally they sounded very good together. The next summer, when the sun shone the brightest and the grass grew the greenest, all the animals gathered in the clearing as usual to dance. And there was Cecil, rubbing his wings back and forth, going in a snippy-snappy way. And Franny was croaking in a deep and rumbly voice, while Bob White sang in a down and up whistly tone. The music sounded lovely, and all the animals danced together happily to the same tune for the very first time. So now, every spring, Cecil and Franny and Bob can be heard in the forest, practicing and practicing and practicing for the next summer when the sun shines the brightest and the grass grows the greenest.
This is the day when the sun shines the brightest, the day to hop, whistle, and sing. This is the day that the grass grows the greenest, the day for the animal gathering. Cecil Cricket hops up on the tree stump and prepares to play his fiddle, rubbing his legs in a snippy, snappy way. This is the day when the sun shines the brightest, the day to hop, whistle, and sing. This is the day that the grass grows the greenest, the day for the animal gathering.
Granny Frog puffs up her throat to let out the lowest note in a deep and hollow voice.
This is the day when the sun shines the brightest, the day to hop, whistle, and sing. This is the day that the grass grows the greenest, the day for the animal gathering. Bob White flitters round and makes a down and uppity sound, whistling through his speech. This is the day when the sun shines the brightest, the day to hop, whistle, and sing. This is the day that the grass grows the greenest, the day for the animal gathering. Cecil the cricket will play the fiddle,
Granny Frog will sing bells.
Bob White will whistle the tune in the middle, and the animals will dance in place. We'll all dance together in the very best weather, hop, skip to the very same song. We'll all tap our feet to the very same